Bitcoin is seeing a massive crash, attempting to break back below this descending support line that we had previously followed for several weeks. Dropping below this could actually have serious implications on the slightly bullish predictions I've been talking about over the past couple of days. What happens next determines whether we continue moving up through the end of July or finally crash back down, potentially to the final bottom of the Bitcoin bear market. The data I present in this video could seriously impact the strategy you use in your trades moving forward. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jake with Trade Confident. In yesterday's future forecast video, we talk about how you have 2 to 3 months left. We need to make this count, and this is going over important data, including on-chain data that shows this cycle is far from over, when we are personally looking to short Bitcoin, a critical update on our AGQ position, why we expect retail investors to experience FOMO very soon, the unmistakable signs that tell me this isn't the true market bottom yet, and a deep dive into 10 key on-chain chart studies. You're going to want to watch this. It is 48 minutes, jam-packed with crucial data, no fluff, from the founder of Trade Confident himself, and he's showing how he's trading his 7-figure portfolio in this highly unpredictable market. If you're not a member yet, sign up at the links in the description down below. And as a heads up, our Inner Circle live Zoom hangout is coming up next week. In 7 days, we're going live with our members, so stay tuned for that. Bitcoin USD on the daily time frame with the market cycle highs and lows and the Pro Trade Manager. Yesterday, I talked about how I think we could be moving up towards the level of around $67,250 and are likely to hit it around July 31st. Somewhere in this range is where I was looking before moves down continued. However, today, we see a sharp drop in the market. And if the next candle ends up opening and closing below this level, we've officially broken back down. And typically, this is going to result in crashes. However, this has not happened yet. So bulls, hold your horses. This is simply a test as of right now. We've not broken through, we've not bounced. And it's normal after a breakout, which was confirmed with 2 candles opening and closing above this resistance level at the time. We're now retesting. Breaks and retests are very normal, and this is where we could bounce. If you see the next couple of candles bounce from this level, and this is likely to be confirmed with extreme amounts of buy volume, which we can see from the volume bubbles indicator. If you scroll in here and over the next few candles, you see a green volume bubble post, this means a move up is very likely. However, if in this level you see a red volume bubble, a crash is more likely. Whether a bounce or breakdown is more likely. If a bounce happens, we're just looking for a red dot on the Pro Trade Manager to call the top before the next move down. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I do think a move down is likely from that point. But if we drop from the current spot, honestly, whether we drop from the current spot or reject with a red dot, as the price drops, in order to make the best possible entry, potentially for years to come, I'm looking for fear or max fear. This historically calls entire market cycle bottoms. And within those market cycle bottom zones, if we get a green dot, which calls local bottoms, this is optimizing down to a couple of percent what is likely to be the exact bottom of the bear market. Let me remove volume bubbles to make it more clear, but we see here in fear, when we got the green dot, this was the exact bottom of the bear market in 2022, and this led to a 716% bull market. 2018, fear with a green dot called the exact bottom to the candle for an over 2,000% bull market. This is why we're paying such close attention, and I want you to set certain alerts to make sure you don't miss it when it happens. Click Create Alert. First, we're going to do volume bubbles, looking for either a large buy volume, once per bar close and click Create, with a second alert, showing volume bubbles and large sell volume, either of those, buy or sell volume, once per bar close, and click create. This will help you determine whether the price is going to increase or decrease from this level. Next alert, Pro Trade Manager looking for long take profit short entry. Once per bar close and click create. This one is going to let you know if a red dot appears. This is where we're likely to see a rejection. It could be a good point to enter a Bitcoin short trade. Of course, this is not financial advice. All of this is educational, entertainment only. Take this with a grain of salt. Always do your own research. But a red dot typically indicates a local top and move down. When that move down happens, we're then switching towards market cycle highs and lows. This is where we're beginning to look at a bullish entry opportunity. Fear, once per bar close and click create. After that, market cycle highs and lows looking for max fear. Once per bar close and click create. Last, Pro Trade Manager, long entry short take profit. Once per bar close, click create. These two will let you know when fear or max fear appear to call a potential market cycle bottom zone. Long entry short take profit lets you know when a green dot appears, likely finding a local bottom. And regardless of when the drop happens, as the price drops, if you see either fear or max fear with a green dot, you may have just found the absolute bottom entry opportunity optimized down to the percent. And if not, you're getting very close to it. I want you to snag these indicators as soon as possible on top of money-making benefits like the future forecast episodes and monthly Zoom meetings. Our members can access these indicators at a massive discount. Just head to the links in the description down below. Membership is the second link. Click that. It'll bring you back to our homepage. We're giving you 25% off your first month, less than $50 to get started. Head up to the indicators tab, and as a member, you are saving $150 off the Pro Trade Manager, the Volume Bubbles, and the Pro Trade Manager each. Head to the market cycle highs and lows. If you can only choose one, this is the one I'd want. Reveal your membership coupon code by clicking that link. Write down the code it gives you. Check out on Gumroad. I want this. Pro Trade Manager right here. Click that and add it to cart. Volume Bubbles. Click that and add it to cart. Throw in your membership code, that's $150 off each for a total $4 discount. Fill in your information, click pay, and you are good to go. And with that, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Remember, trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the membership for the future forecast episode and next week's Inner Circle live Zoom hangout. Don't miss out.